guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Malin and behind the camera is my husband Alex. Today we have woken up in the most spectacular place.
Yesterday we took a day of filming. We had some errands to run, we did a bit of shopping, a bit of washing, and then we randomly chose a spot on the app park for night where we could sleep last night. And to be honest, I think we got a pretty good deal. It was absolutely beautiful here. The road coming down was pretty crazy, and to be honest, we were the only people probably 10 kilometers last night. Really, really lonely, completely quiet. You could hear the waves crashing. Perfect. We're staying at a beach called Playa de la Galera, all the way along this coastline. There are loads of little bays and coves, and when we drove down yesterday we saw one called Cala Blanca, which looks really impressive. Just went to put the camera down to get a nice shot and just put my hand in a load of bird poo. I can't get it off. There's no grass here to get it off, it's just these weird bushy little things.
Lovely.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. It's all white and pasty and then gooey in the middle. Yeah.
Here we have it, Cala Blanca, the white cove that we really wanted to come see. This is the first cove that we saw when we drove in yesterday, and it looks spectacular. We drove in the early evening and we had backlight on the beach. Now we have the sun shining on straight onto the beach, and I think it looks even more gorgeous than it did yesterday.
Something that caught our attention yesterday was not only the fact that it's a beautiful bay, but these kind of little carved out entrances that you can see. We weren't really sure about whether they're natural or man-made. They certainly look kind of man-made.
I did Google it.
Yeah? What did you find out?
The only thing I found out, it wasn't much, was that it's been created by nature as well as man.
And man have taken advantage of it, I suppose.
Yeah. It also said that campers used to come here and seek shade in those little cave openings.
I bet they're smelly now, right? You know what people are like in Spain? They like to use these as toilets.
Yeah. We'll have a look.
These are really cool little caves, guys. I think that, yeah, like we said, they're kind of man-made, but also this front zone might be etched out by nature. Yeah, really amazing.
Definitely a toilet.
Along this whole cliff face there are loads of holes that the birds seem to live in, and just thousands of them. Well, no, that's an exaggeration. Let's say there's a couple of hundred flying around.
Nature, it's amazing. Today's Wednesday, and that means that Alex teaches. So he's ran back in a hurry to the van while I took it a little bit more easy, walking back slowly, and I've just walked onto this little tiny beach that is as spectacular as all the other beaches. I'm pretty amazed. We didn't expect any places like this to exist in Spain, and what I mean by that is Spain is very developed. The coast of Spain is super developed, and we didn't think that there were any spots like these left. Another beautiful morning here in Spain. This is the second morning we wake up at this beautiful place. The first night we were all on our own. The second night, last night, we were about 4 campers. And this morning the civil guard passed by and they didn't say anything, although there are signs saying no camping here. Yeah, beautiful place to spend 2 nights. And as we said yesterday, or the day before yesterday was, this place really took us by surprise. We didn't think that places like this exist in Spain anymore.
Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
We're leaving our campsite and the road is a little bit worrying to drive on. I don't know if the GoPro is doing a good job in showing you, but I'm closing my eyes in between because the leans are incredible. The road is so uneven. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to this because this is gonna happen many times, I think.
Especially if you want to go a little bit more off-grid like we have been the last few days. I mean, you need to use these tracks to get there, right? It's not so bad. It's just take it slow, take it easy. It's okay. Nothing too crazy, I don't think.
It's a good test for VANDEE.
Yeah. We've made it to a paved road, and I've stalled. That was good, huh?
That was perfect.
What can I say? Let's try again.
Let's try again.
Oh. What side of the road are we on?
And we're on the paved road.
Yeah, nice road. Look at this.
Beautiful! So the beaches of Lorca, guys. Amazing place. I'm reliving it, and I really hope that we will find something similar on the way. My only hope at the moment is Cabo de Gata, which is a really famous national park area that goes along the sea and a bit inland down in Almeria. I think we're going to be heading there quite soon, actually. This landscape is absolutely beautiful.
So if we'd have started doing van life back in August 2020, we would have been paying 89 cents per litre for diesel. Now, actually the price goes up and down about 10 cents every day. It kind of fluctuates, and it's between 175 and 185 at the cheap petrol stations that we go to. It's called Glen Oil. But on top of that, you also get a 20% discount from a very generous government. No, what?
20%
20%,
discount?
I meant 20
per
cent.
litre?
Yeah, 20 cent discount per litre, yeah. So, I mean, it's like double the price to what it was, basically, almost. But, so it is. I guess it's the same everywhere, not only here. Is it up there?
I don't know which one is which. There's supposed to be two.
This is the one that was marked.
But how do you get up there? Then you must come in another way.
Maybe
then.
the track up there, there was a path up there.
Prohibido more than 5.2 meters. Oof. Do you think we can get up here?
Yeah, but it's up. Yeah. That looks like the flat spot over there.
Over there?
Yeah.
We haven't traveled very far today, guys, only 23 kilometers, and the only real reason that we had to leave the beautiful place where we have spent the last 2 days was because we had a package to pick up in Águilas. So we also took the opportunity to do a little bit of shopping, fill up with diesel, that one hurts, as well as emptying our grey water tank, or one of them. We don't want to have a flood again like we had in the last video, if you remember. If you haven't watched that one, click up here and go watch it, because that was a disaster, although you didn't get to see much of it. Now we have parked up between two beaches. On this side we have Playa Carolina, or Playa de la Carolina, and on the other side, the one I can see right up there from our door, is Playa Cocederos.
Cocedores.
Okay, Playa Cocedores. No, Cocederos. Cocedores. I've tried 5 or 6 times now. I'm just gonna ride it here, all right? Now we're gonna head out for a walk. We need to get some steps in because we didn't get enough this morning, and then it's dinner time. So we don't really have time to show you the surroundings now, but we'll pick up with you guys tomorrow again. Morning, guys. What a beautiful morning, and how grateful we are to be able to just step out of our van in the morning with our breakfast, with our coffee cups, and just go down and sit on a beautiful beach like this one. These bays around here, these little coves, We had no idea, but they are actually a place where turtles come, lay their eggs, and where they hatch. It's unbelievable. We've already seen now coming down here in the morning little tracks from the turtle babies. Last time we saw that was about this time of year, but in Turkey at a beach there. Amazing. I'm so glad that we, without actually planning where we're going, end up in these beautiful places. This is another place, although quite busy, a place that has at least taken me by surprise.
We're going to head back to the van, we've got a bit of clearing up to do, and then we'll see if we can show you guys something around the area a bit later, maybe before work or after work. Alright, let's clear up this mess. You may remember a few videos, guys, we fixed this drawer here because it was a little bit loose and it kept opening, or opened once. Before we started in the van, we actually fixed this one because it did come open a few times when we were driving around, because we've got lots of pots and pans and heavy stuff in there, and obviously you don't want that banging open. And the result of that is that our lovely leather, or fake leather strap, has kind of expanded and stretched over time, and then boop, it broke. So we're not sure what to do, whether to get a more sturdy one that kind of fits the style, or just leave it like this and open it like that.
Or get a neutral white, stronger handle.
What we don't want is something that sticks out, because when you're walking past you can easily scratch your leg on something that sticks out. These are good because, well, you can't hurt yourselves on these.
You know, because Alex is a bit torpe. Torpe in Spanish, what does it mean?
Clumsy. I think that's more Malin's one. She keeps in her head up there all the time. Every time we do washing up. Anyway, yeah.
The journey of breaking things in VANDEE continues. We're running a little bit short of time. We thought we were gonna take you on a walk now before Alex starts teaching. But we only have about 45 minutes before he needs to be back and put his office together, set it up. We had a very slow morning, enjoying the beach, having breakfast, drinking coffee, and then clearing up the van took a bit longer, or we just ran out of time. So we're just going to walk up this hill here, show you some of the views that we saw last night when we went for our walk to get our steps in. Behind me is the park up. You can see all the vans. This area is called Cuatro Calas, which means 4 coves, I believe, and we're parked up between 2 of them.
It's amazing how Spain keeps surprising us. We've never been to this part of Spain before, neither of us, together or separate. And it's just really untouched, really beautiful, and to be honest, we thought the whole coastline of Spain would be really developed, and it's really nice to find these little pockets of nature reserves and natural areas, and the water here is just crystal clear. I mean, if we had some snorkeling and stuff, we could totally go and do that, but we don't.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is really nice.
But we also keep running into naked people.
Oh well, it's okay.
This is a nudist beach.
I don't know actually if it's a nudist beach, but I don't know, whatever. Just bits and bobs, aren't they?
Now this is what I call a view.
So you can see that last clip. Seagulls were flying around the drone.
And some little swallow-like bird as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time we've had birds trying to attack it. We've had a hawk before at one point, came diving down, and I don't know, it didn't attack it in the end. And seagulls all around it.
They probably have nests with babies or eggs somewhere here.
Fair enough, right? I mean, it's not really a natural thing to be flying around, is it?
Nah.
But yeah, anyway.
Got some shots.
Got some shots. We are beach ready.
Initially a little bit fresh, but once you've been in for a little bit, sorry, fixing my boobies. Once you've been in for a little bit, it's glorious. Have you seen these clear waters? Woo.
quick stop in Decathlon. We felt like we were missing a little table and we're sitting out in our chairs. We had nothing to put our food on, our coffees on.
We've got a big table.
We've got a big table, but it's big. I mean, this is small and more handy, convenient. And bat and ball, more reasons to stay on the beach longer.
And yeah, we left our park gap, we left the beautiful beach, Playa La Carolina, and the other one that I can't pronounce. And we're actually gonna head towards a place called Mojacar, which is supposed to be really pretty. It's a white village. I think it is one of the only villages in Spain that are Moorish. Tell you more about that when we're there.
I think we've only driven along the coast for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but we've seen an incredible bunch of different types of scenery. We've got all these ruins along the side of the road, and we couldn't resist to go and look at this one. We kind of forget sometimes when you're driving along the coast and just driving around in Spain about how much history there is, and it's just evident everywhere. Like what we're about to see now, there's all these old wall ruins, and then down there there's this old chimney thing, no idea what that is. But yeah, it's just impressive just to kind of stumble on, go and check it out.
However much we would like to tell you what this site is, we assume it is some kind of fortification. We don't really have time to walk down to the sign, it's quite further down, but we need to keep going. We could stop everywhere. We're surprised there is so much to see along this coastline. We didn't expect it to be so spectacular either. What have you got?
We've got some greasy roast chicken, haven't we?
We're naughty.
Oh, actually that's not even chips. The chicken's yeah, I can't pick it up and take it out. It's all greasy, obviously, but it smells good.
Just gonna enjoy our food, and then I think we're gonna take a few hours to ourselves, and we'll see you up in the old town of Mojácar.
We've just driven up through the little windy roads that lead up to the town of Mojacar. We've parked up and now we're going to go and explore the old town, which is probably the only part of it we're actually going to explore. Just to give you a bit of context, guys, we have actually left the Valencian region, gone into the Murcian region, and now we're in Andalucia.
Also, guys, we failed to mention that where we last camped in Cuatro Calas by Playa La Carolina and the other beach that I can't pronounce, what do you say, Alex?
Cocedores.
Playa Cocedores. It's actually where the border between Murcia and Andalucia is. Right on one of the small beaches there. Quite amazing. So we just slept for 2 nights right at the border, and then we just very quickly moved into Andalucia. And Andalucia is special to us because that's where Malaga is, and that's where we used to live in the past.
So if you watched our last videos, guys, you know that I used to be a free walking tour guide in Malaga, so I know a thing or two about Spanish history, especially Andalusian history. Well, saying that, I'm not a trained historian, so I just kind of know what I learned at the time and what I've learned out of my own interest as well. Anyway, Mojácar actually dates back to about 2000 BC. It's been inhabited by Phoenicians, Carthaginians, Romans, Greeks, and the Moors. And the Moors were actually the people that the town flourished under for about 400 years. Also, you've got these traditional Moorish looking houses, kind of look a bit Adobe style. They've got the flat roofs, and you can see them in other white villages around Spain.
As expected, it's very touristy. This little town is full of souvenir shops and expensive restaurants and cafes. But you know, that's what happens when something is as beautiful as this is. You're just gonna have to make money out of it, aren't you?
So we've been walking around for about 10 minutes trying to find the castle of Mojacar. What we can find is a viewpoint of the castle of Mojacar.
But we can't find the actual castle, and I've been googling and looking at pictures and nothing looks the same. Here is only this white building. It's supposed to be obviously from stone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, you know, that typical kind of Moorish castle style, but I don't know. Seems to
We
have
can't
disappeared.
find it.
It's vanished.
We're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then
Right.
we're probably gonna give up.
Maybe we should ask someone.
Yeah, but there's no one around. There's no one here.
Sparkstad.
Spökstad.
Spökstad is
Ghost town in Swedish. That's what he's trying
My
to
new
say.
phrase.
Mwah. Cute.
So we still don't know if we found the castle, whether it's a building on top or whether it's just vanished or they've taken it down. We don't know. But what we wanted to tell you was that during the Moorish times was when it was apparently built, and they also extended and fortified the city walls, which we haven't seen much of either.
This is the perfect place to end this vlog. We have been to the beaches of Lorca, we've been to the 4 coves, and now we've been exploring this beautiful village of Mojacar. What a better place to end it. So if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and please hit the notification bell button so that you know every time that we upload a video. And please chat to us in the comments below. And if you do happen to know about the castle of Mojacar, please mention that to us, because we need to learn about that. We're so mind baffled about this fact that we couldn't figure out where it was or if it even exists. Yeah, that's it guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! I've been whistling, shouting your name. I looked down there, I could see your little orange top walking around on the beach. But no response!
It was loud by the beach, right?
I whistled.
Me too.
We didn't go far at all. We just did some shopping, picked up a package, filled up. I need to decide what I'm going to say. First I need to remember what we did.
Yeah.
We didn't go very far, guys. How far did we go?
7 kilometers.
In total?
Oh, well, no, sorry, that's not true.
The one over there called Playa Cosederos, and no? No?
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck is the name then? You just said that. Turn it off.
Cosederos. I don't think it is.
You just told me. Yeah.
Cosederos. Are you sure?
Yeah, Cosedores.
Cosederos, there you go. Right.
Okay, from the beginning. Let's see if I can get the name right now, because I've gotten it wrong 3 times, maybe 4. Playa.
Come on.
Playa Cosedores. No.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Playa Cosedores.
I think so.
Alright, okay.
So if you've watched any of our old videos, you'll know that I used to be a free walking guide tour guide in Malaga. So I know a bit of fucking hell. Right. I mean, after that, obviously, it was conquered by. No, wait, that's not true. I got it wrong, didn't I?